Okay. Well, we're live.
Cool.
Oh, that was silly. Just put my thread down exactly where I didn't need to put it. Flipping Nora. Good evening, everybody. Let me just get sorted here. And then let's have a look at who's in. Okay. Let's have a look. So hello to Anna Karen, busy rearranging a master set. Hey, Patsy, Kelly, Kay, and Kay, the two Ks are both here. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Viv and Sandy. Good evening to you, ladies. Hey, Cecilia. Coming in from the USA. It's evening for us, but I'm assuming it's morning stroke afternoon time for you over in the USA. Hey, Vicky. Hi, Betty, Christine and Charlotte. A few of you coming in now. Can't seem to thread this evening again. Okay, and just move my camera a little bit because it's in my way. There we go, that's better. Can't see through it. Hey Cheryl, hi Natalie, and K and K. Yes, getting good at that. Yes, new colour. Gone for a purple today, and wait until you see Hannah's a bit later on. Hers is something gorgeous. Hi, Peggy. Okay, so Realm of Middle-earth map is where it's at today. It's been a while, but this one out on a stream. Catherine is coming in as well from Facebook. I'll go I'll go and have a look at that message in a moment. I like that colour. Yes, me too, Patsy. Gone from green to purple. Okay. Let me just find Kath's message. Hi to all. She says, happy Memorial Day weekend to all in the USA. Hope you're well. Not much stitching in the middle of multitasking. Sure you have you in my ears, in your ears as well. Hey Mona, hi Tracy. Hey Kelly, hello to everyone just come in. 11:32 a.m. for Kelly, living near in Vancouver, BC in Canada. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope we're all okay. It's just a few minutes ago started to rain here, which is fun. We've planned a day out tomorrow with it being a bank holiday here in the UK. It's what we call spring bank holiday. And we get an extra day off. May is the month where we get a bank holiday at the beginning and a bank holiday at the end. Because the early May bank holiday, we went to Cleethorpes and I came back with a load of ducks. Tomorrow we're off to the coast and who knows what I should come back with. It's been raining on and off all day for you, Patsy, has it? Oh dear. Hey Claire. Sew and Tell thread is open, by the way. So if you haven't put anything on the Sew and Tell thread, it's your opportunity. We'll be doing it about 8:15 my time as usual, so in about 40 minutes. Yesterday was quite warm, got up to 25 degrees, more breeze today though. Yeah, it's been a bit breezy here as well. In fact, one of my friends on Facebook, she has a business doing bouncy castles, and she actually stopped bouncy castles for today because of the rain. Because of the wind, sorry. Too much wind for bouncy castle safety. So, what does it mean to have a bank holiday? So there are a few times in a year in the UK where we do have these extra bank holidays. They're normally tied in with some kind of occasion. They're usually tied in with some kind of festival, aren't they, or something like that. Christmas, obviously, are bank holidays. Boxing Day is a bank holiday. New Year's Day is a bank holiday. But we also have Good Friday and Easter Monday, which are both bank holidays, and May Day, early May, and late May, Spring Bank. And then we also have a bank holiday in August too. And what happens is exactly what it says. All the banks close. So we're not able to do any sort of banking on those days. Post offices, I think, usually close as well on bank holidays. But of course, as time goes on now, we're getting more and more places that are open on bank holidays, retail wise. So it used to be that like supermarkets closed and things, but it's not the case anymore. People tend to stay open now. New trading hours and stuff. Lovely sunshine for Michelle. We had a bit of sun earlier, but like I said, now it's lobbing it down. Yes, Viv, you're right. Local government as well also closes bank holiday. Kay's lunch was rained off. Monsoon rain overnight last night for Kay. Michelle says she's not got dressed all day. That is me on a Tuesday, and sometimes on a Friday. Yeah, those are usually my work from home days where I don't bother getting dressed because there's nothing else I'm doing in the evening. Hey Leslie, you're very welcome, Betty. It's one of our quirky things, and sometimes they're not specifically tied to anything now, but they probably were in the past. We had extra bank holiday. At the Queen's funeral was a bank holiday, and the King's coronation was a bank holiday as well. There were extra bank holidays plotted in specifically for, I think the Queen's funeral was a bank holiday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Extra bank holidays plotted in specifically for those events. Hey Norma, hey Maddie. Hi, Gail. Oh, lots of you coming in now. So, yeah. And just to confuse things this case, Scotland's bank holidays are different some days. In Scotland, they get different days or extra ones. Yep. So, yeah. But I love the bank holidays because my business closes on bank holiday. So Easter is lovely for me because I work Monday to Thursday because we're still open on the Thursday, and then I'm off the Friday. I don't work Saturdays, I don't work Sundays, and then Monday's the bank holiday. I love it, long weekend. And if it comes late in April like it did this year, it ain't that long before there's another 4-day week because there's a bank holiday, the early May one. Canada still gets Victoria Day the 3rd Monday of May, so our long weekend was last weekend, and good old Queen Vicky has been dead since 1901. Yeah.
Yes, and Edward VII took over. For 9 years.
Yeah. Andy is with me, by the way, so you will hear him. And he has the bell ready, don't you?
I don't, but I soon will.
I did say.
I know you said, but it's a simple case of just picking it up off the floor. It's not hard.
You've been warned to have that bell at the ready tonight.
It's there. It's ringing. That's my bell test.
Just make sure that the clapper's working okay.
I wonder it's not worn out these days.
So what have you guys been up to? I organised all of my projects yesterday into project bags. I'd been given some project bags latter part of last year and earlier this year, as I'm sure you remember from floss tube videos. And of course, I bought a couple of project bags last retreat, and I decided it was time to get them all organised, so I did. And the Gecko Rouge kits that came in boxes are now neatly tucked away in bags, vinyl front ones, so I can easily see what gives. And here was something quite interesting. I thought to myself, these Gecko Rouge boxes are far too nice just to throw away. So I was quite clever, and I went into our local Facebook group and I said, can anybody make use of these boxes? And this lady come on and said, yes, I'll have them if you don't mind. Yeah, no problem. And she come to the door and she says, she said, where'd they come from? I says, well, I do a lot of cross stitch. And these, kits come in these boxes, but I put them into project bags. Oh, she says, I started doing cross stitch and then I gave it up. I'll bring you the stuff if you want. So I might get some more stash on its way. Michelle says, I have to creep to my boss to have the day off. She's a slave driver. Oh, yeah, she's an absolute harridan. She really is. Okay, Shell's busy working on a Disney cross stitch. What about you guys? What's everybody else working on this evening? Viv got a new hot light today, has been on a Costco trip. Patsy's done nothing but stitching today. Perfect Sunday, Patsy. Moved the frame moved the frame on her project last night. Michelle's been busy frogging. Yes, I've been following that, Michelle. Kay's just running down to make tea. She's working on the bunny. Never been so happy to realise I was wrong. I thought a next installment was in June and it's actually in July. Vicky says mother and her have emptied the walk-in pantry, painted 3 coats and now taking a break. Don't blame you. Threaded up 3 projects that can't decide on, says Michelle. She has put those in the group, so if anybody wants to have a nose. Hey, Joyce. Charlotte's working on a new shawl, wrap crochet. And Patsy's project has changed to the old craft room. Kay's working on a monogamy project, closing in on 40%. Harmony for Maddie, but she may count the fabric and have a new start. Viv is busy carrying on with the Pale Elf. Daydream, Heather Edwards, Pain-Free Crafts, 93.24% for Sandy. Oh, not far off there, Sandy. Doing the U on Summer for Hannah. Kelly doesn't have a photo in the thread, but yesterday she got out Santa and Mrs. Claus to do a few stitches. Fantastic. Hi, June. How are you doing this evening? I hope things have settled down for you. So I've done today 6 hours of overtime. And as I started the stream, 935 stitches into this. And I've done my 100 on Symphony today. So I've had a busy day too. Tracy is working on a Lola Crowsal. Oh, excuse me, got hiccups now. That's that pear I had earlier. Oh, I'll just grab a drink, actually. Oh, can I grab it? Or is it still too hot? Are you all right, love?
Yeah.
Having a bit of a sigh.
Mm-hmm.
Claire's doing a stamp kit, Mickey and Friends. Great stuff. Afternoon tea Haid for Natalie. Yesterday I worked on Night Cafe. Friday I did Ice Dragon. I'm debating actually because I'm going into office 2 days this week, and I was just debating earlier what to take with me. I think it's going to be London because that's due out later in the week. Norma's working on the 2nd floor of Pringles by Little House Needleworks. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's all good. Plenty of stitching going down. Michelle's stitch count is 727 stitch, but 519 frogged and restitched. Been more busy than ever, says June. There's no light at the end of the tunnel yet. Oh, bless you, June. I'm sure it'll settle down, hopefully soon. Charlotte's going back to her cross stitch tomorrow. Cool, cool. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a break, isn't it? I've only managed 270 so far, says Viv. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a very stitchy week this week. We're out for the day tomorrow, so that'll be a large chunk of the day gone. Tuesday I'm in the office. Thursday I'm in the office. So I don't think I'll be very stitchy this week. Senga's working on the pointed fifth at 70%. Yay! Give a little tinkle for that one, Andy. Yikes, I know that headache of frogging, says Viv. Is that I scrap? I hear, says Patsy. Lauren is in the bathroom. Hannah needs the loo. How long will you be? Not long. Well, how long's not long? Well, it's not long. Well, yeah, but how long is not long? Well, not long. That's what I heard anyway. Deep joy. Indeed, a lovely break this time, says Charlotte. Yeah. Peggy says, working on your dreams, then going wine tasting. Ooh, nice. Viv is stitching Monday to Wednesday, then away from Thursday till Monday. Cool, cool. Way off to Viv. Just keep the frog south of the border, says Kay. Yes, Michelle, keep the frog with you. Oh, you know, keep the frog down south. Don't send it up north to Scotland. Kay will be cross. So, yeah, so I've got a couple of projects due out this week. I've got Christmas Cat, Pandora, London, and then I think it's Coastal. I think I'm right. I'll have to have a look again for when I film the last tube, because I should be doing that after this stream. So I figure if I take London to work with me, it's probably the easiest, most transportable of them, of the four. And then this upcoming week is the last week of extra stitches for Night Cafe, because come next Sunday the 1st, back into rotation it goes. And we start focusing on the finish again. Leslie's done exactly 800 stitches on Medieval Village. Oh, cool. Pick on Sew and Tell. Brilliant. Birmingham for the UK Board Game Expo. All right. Patsy totally agrees with you there, Kate, about keeping the frog. And Michelle says not to worry, she'll give it to cats to play with. I thought your Sunday live stream stitch was Night Cafe till the end of the month. No, Wednesday live stream stitch is Night Cafe. Sunday, it's whatever my Sunday stitches now. Now there's no new starts. So Wednesday will be Night Cafe, but for the last time, because then it'll be focused on a finish on Wednesday. I'm excited to start. Do I start my new start tomorrow or next Sunday on the 1st? Up to you, Maddie. June, we're taking a nice break. The first from being too busy and going to a water park. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're able to get some downtime, June. Patsy says, duh. Yeah, it's all good, Patsy. But yeah, Sunday stitches or whatever comes up now, since there's no new starts left until I have a new start. And this week's is my Middle Earth map. Oh, Leslie's enabling you, Maddie, saying tomorrow. Oh my goodness gravy. Excuse me. That'll be 6 hours of staring at a computer screen today for work. Then again, I was weird dreaming it again last night. I was at slimming class and she was feeding me. Which was all very weird. So yeah, me and Hannah went and had nails done yesterday, did a bit of shopping as well. Got Andy some new shorts and some jelly tots. One has no correlation with the other. Got a bit of fruit, made a tropical fruit salad. What else did I do? Hey, Alison. No, you're not late. You're all good. And, oh, hello, Celia. How's the shoulder? I ordered everything for the new line I was talking to you about earlier. Taking the week off has fired up my mind. Oh, good. And it seems like for some reason I've been your inspiration. Hey, Parry. Hope your 6 hours weren't too busy, at least quieter than weekdays. Do you know what, Leslie? I quite like working overtime in some respects at the weekend, because during the week, when the help desk is open, because our hours are 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, we've got Teams pinging and we've got people messaging you and emails coming in, and, it all happens. But at a weekend, it's peaceful. And it's sedate. There's no constant ping of Teams. There's no emails. There's no disturbance. You can just get on. Shoulder is fine. Oh, good. I'm really glad about that. I'm glad it's on the mend and you're able to stitch. Maddie, it may only be a small amount of stitches. I'm focusing to finish harmony by end of June, beginning of July. Cool. Subscribed and liked. Thank you, Parry. I hope you like what you see. And anybody else, if you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up for me. It helps to show other people that my live stream is running. Ian says, you're to blame. Oh dear. Am I in trouble with Ian?
Ian? Who's Ian?
Michelle's husband. I'll tell you about that later on.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, it is. It's lovely and peaceful at a weekend. I can work at my pace without being interrupted, so I can meet my quota, meet my target with no fuss. Because, the queue work that I do, it has like a rate per hour. We expect you to work through, 6 items or something like that per hour, 6 or 7 per hour. What time is sew and tell? About 8:15, Maddie. So in about 20 minutes. Not till the credit card bill comes in. Oh, heck. Hit like, says Betty. It died me as the first like. That can't be. It showed me as the first like I used to present. Nope, there are currently 16 likes on. So thank you very much for all of those that you have to hit that thumbs up. It all helps. YouTube keeps changing stuff as well. I'm a bit annoyed actually because you know I hold all the comments on my normal videos because of spammers. Well, there's like a menu in YouTube Studio and they've changed the flipping menu, haven't they? And I'm sat here and I'm thinking, I've had no comments in 24 hours. Yeah, and then I realised I wasn't, they changed the menu and it wasn't showing me as it had shown me before. So I hit the right thing and I got like half a dozen comments. I absolutely love the fabric I'm stitching Kringles on, says Norma. It's the called for 30 count Parisian grey from Access Commodities. What are your favourite fabrics to work on? Well, for me, certainly I prefer an even weave over a linen any day of the week. Count-wise, 25 is a sweet spot. I will go though as high as 28. 20 count I quite like as well. I don't mind whether it's dyed or not, but to be fair, I very rarely work on anything other than plain white or plain black. It tends to be just, you know, the plain fabrics for me. Hence me dipping my toe into the water with the Love fabric for the Cat's Love, the Gecko Rouge one. They've been taking lessons off Facebook about changing what doesn't need changing. Yep. I like 18 count Ada or 25 count even weave, depends on the size of the piece. Yep. So Maddie, this piece is my Realm of Middle-earth map. If you just bear with me 2 ticks, I will show you the mock-up. Okay, show you the mock-up. Sorry, it's a bit glary because of the lights I've got. It's a Tilton Crafts piece. It is retired, so it's not available anymore. It's the map of Middle-earth, and I'm currently in sort of somewhere around here, I think. Have a look. Yeah, I'm here. I'm currently 30-something% in. 35%. Michelle says 40 count even weave normally for her. Norma asks, is it on 25, is it 1/1? Yes, 25 count 1/1 full cross, or 2/1 for 10. 20 count I'll use 2, so 2/1 for full cross. It's on Middle-earth map, this one. Hey Brittany, Brittany likes 32 count even weave Jobelin is my ultimate favourite over Lugana. Patsy's a 20 count Ada or a 25 count even weave. Hey Kathleen, K is 1/1 on both. Kelly also appreciates Jobelin. It feels smoother. And for Viv, it's 18 count Ada or 25 count even weave. Have you told Hannah that you're out of the bathroom?
Well, she should have heard me coming out because the door's open.
Okay. Because she's not gone in there yet. This one, I actually have some pictures in my Facebook memories today of starting this in 2017. So this is actually my oldest whip.
About 8 years in progress.
Yeah. It'll be longer than Avarice because Avarice took me 11 years. Unless I bump this one up to focus for a finish, but I'm not doing it just yet. I have lots of smaller pieces. Kay's never tried Joblin. No, I've got some Monaco as well, which I've got to try. I got it for my Nora Corbett Capricorn. But I'm yet to try it. Somebody's having a cattle outside. You can tell it's getting warmer weather on this street because we either hear people cackling, cars or bikes going room, 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 lawn mowers until God knows what time in the evening, or somebody shouting the mate, kids squawking. Okay, you made a lot of progress on this one. How far across are you on the pass? Let's see. I am just over halfway. It's 925 wide, I think. And I'm at line 540. I think it's 925 wide. Oh no, 935 wide, and I'm at line 540, so just over halfway across this pass. I have no rule, no lawn mowing after 5 p.m. I have a rule, no lawn mowing after 5 p.m. and I hate when people let their dogs bark after 9. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, barking dogs and squawking kids from next door too. And that's just your house, says Leslie. It can be. Miss my motorbike, says Michelle, can't wait for July 24th when I can drive again, provided no seizures. The one which is, the more you smell a certain substance around here, says Viv. Yes, we've been known to smell it in the warm weather too. You usually get caught walking behind someone in the alleyway to the bus stop. And you like walk through this awful acidic smelling fog. But Celebi, oh, I tell you, it was so funny yesterday. Right, you're going to like this one. So yesterday, I was going to the bus to meet Hannah in town. Hannah stayed at Grandad's last night, and I was off to the bus to go and meet her, to go and have our nails done. And I've got to sort of go out of my house, turn left, off my drive, and then turn left, and there's a little street with no houses on it. Then I turn left again, so I'm essentially walking along the street that's parallel to the back of my house, and then I turn right, which then takes me towards where the bus stop is. So I'm walking along this road, and it's a very small sort of a connecting road. There are only 4 houses on it. That's how small it is, 2 on each side. And this road, it has like a hill, like the brow of a hill. And then it sort of drops down onto the road that it connects to. And dead in front on that road, there's a row of houses that face this road that I was walking on. And one of the houses has the bathroom at the top, at the front. And the bathroom has a frosted window. Or so they think. I can hear Hannah sniggering upstairs now. She's not heard this story. So as I'm walking along this road, I can see not an immediate neighbour, and I wouldn't know him if I bumped into him. Well, I might do if he wasn't unclothed. I saw him in all his glory, front and back. Hannah's sniggering away upstairs. Come down and show people your nails, by the way. She's... Whether he knew that his window was not frosted or frosted enough, I don't know.
Is it that one where when you get to the top and you go that way, it's there?
Walking along Hutchinson Road, it's there, number 65.
I'll have to Google that one so I can find it.
Hannah's going to Google it. So,
These lot might
hang on.
address.
No, I didn't say the road.
You just
I
did.
just said Hutchinson Road, but it's not on Hutchinson Road because Hutchinson Road's only got 4 houses. So,
They're not numbered.
yeah, so I saw him in all his glory, front and back, having a good old wash.
Do you know when the book's gone?
What book?
And then,
Table.
Can't see it.
Well, it'll be in that stuff at the end of the table. Okay.
and then
Moved it, Lauren.
I got further down the road, and I'm almost at the stick it for the bus.
Tell them.
And there's another house, and there's yeah, as you're walking along, I heard a noise, as you do, and I had a look. And there's 2 little girls in the garden, and obviously one of them must have needed the loo, because she's running to the back door of her house. She's on the driveway, and she's running to the back door of her house with a little bottom hanging out, bless her.
Oh.
So before I'd even got to the bus stop, I'd seen 2 bottoms. And plenty more besides. Yes, something that did begin with a W where I saw Patsy. So yeah, it was quite the show. You know, I mean, I've seen a few unexpected things in my time. I've lived here since 2011, so what, 14 years? I don't think I've ever seen.
It'll be 14 years at the end of the year.
Yeah, 14 years at the end of the year. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before.
I don't think I have.
So yeah. Right, Hannah's here now. She's come to show off her nails.
I've no idea what you're on about.
Come here. Give your nails.
I'll think about it.
Give now. Look at them.
Put it a bit closer so they can
I
see
will
the
do.
end ones.
It's the first time I've ever seen one, Norma. And I don't know if you can see, put a little bit of gold leaf on the pattern. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, we're getting some wows and some pretties.
There we go. That might be better.
Yeah, might be.
Gives
Yeah,
you-
but it puts a little bit of gold leaf on.
Gives you an idea where the goldy bits are.
Gorgeous, aren't they? But yeah, she was just upstairs hearing me talk about
No, I've come out of the room to
Mr.
go to the
Nudie.
toilet and I heard you talking about going at bus stop and I'm thinking,
where's this going.
she's not saying this randomly, she's saying this for a reason. So I sat and listened.
So yeah. So I saw quite enough nakedness for one day yesterday. One man and one little girl about 3-year-old. I was chuckling to myself all the way down to the bus. That blue is my favourite colour and is going to be starting my birthday. New start with a similar shade. Was he a member of the IWTP club? Not sure what that is.
IWTP.
Yeah. But put it this way, by the time he'd done it, it was nice and clean. Andy's laughing at that now. He was singing as well, because you know, like when you don't have to hear them, but you can tell that somebody's singing.
Yeah.
He was singing his way through it. Eeny Weeny Teeny Peninsula Club.
Oh, I get it.
Can you just go and tell them to, Wendy, please? They're having a shout at one another.
Oh, do you know? There's never any
Yeah.
peace in this house. Is there? Good evening. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Yes, we'll use Peninsula to keep it CBeebies. Oh my God.
Can I talk? Listen. What started this out?
Chaos in the kitchen. Anyway. So yes, it was good fun going to the bus stop yesterday. I don't know. I wasn't looking long enough to find out if he was a member of the Eeny Beeny Teeny Peninsula Club. If I could see him clearly, if he'd have looked out, he would have seen me looking. And I think if he'd have seen me looking, he'd have been quite embarrassed. Okay. All right, Michelle, you're calling me a fibber. I might have looked a little bit. That's why I wear glasses. One of these days, I'm going to send Andy in to break him up and he's not going to come back out. Well, I think he goes in a suit of armour these days. I keep telling him I'm going to get one of them shirts for us each from Foot Locker. You know, both be a referee. Hubbard is pressure washing the back deck today. Says Kelly is going to finish up after lunch. Cool. And Michelle says, knew it. Hey, you can't tell me you wouldn't have had a bloody good look and all. You get a free show like that. You know what? He didn't have a bad... If it were a woman, you'd say he had a nice figure. What do you say with a man? What's the male equivalent of a nice figure? Hi, David. How are you doing this evening? You might just hear a bit of a Barney in the background because the girls are squabbling. Poor old Andy's gone in there to wave the white flag and try and break it up, but doesn't sound like he's having much success. We're going to be doing show and tell in a minute anyway, so... Big feet. Yeah, maybe, yeah. That could be. I think he must have had big feet, big feet, large shoes, Physique, thank you. Good. I was stitching, but I'm taking a break. Ah, cool. What are you stitching on, David? I'd probably say he was fit. Well, I don't know about his physog, but the rest of him was fit. It's a bit hard to see what the face are like through frosted glass. I can say this safely because Andy's not in the room. I don't think Andy's that bothered because he knows that, why go for sausages when you've got steak at home? It was probably the really wrong analogy to use, but there you go. Hi, Laurie. Time does fly when you're gardening. And I do apologise to Laurie and to David as you've just come in. We've just been talking about how the fact that I was walking to the bus stop yesterday and I got myself a free show of a man in the bathroom having a shower. And he thought it was frosted glass, and it actually wasn't. It was entertaining, to say the least. Nice assets, yeah, could be, yeah. You couldn't see his face, but you could see the rest. Indeed, yeah, you can't see the face clearly through frosted glass. It just doesn't work like that. So... I hope he had shaved it. I wasn't looking that closely. Okay, let's break up this conversation about Mr. Shower.
Sorted. We ended up being quite funny, actually.
Oh, cool. We'll have a show and tell jingle, please, my love.
Give me a minute, because I've not even got it ready. Too busy messing about with them two.
What was it all about? Something and nothing.
Oh,
please tell me something and nothing.
Yeah, it was something and nothing, but it ended up being quite funny, so I'm actually quite happy about it.
Okay.
So.
Come on, get show and tell cracking, and we'll see what people have been working on. Well, you're sacked.
Well, you can do it yourself then next time, can't you?
Couldn't see the face, says Michelle. She wasn't looking that high. I'm going to take the fifth on that one.
You're still talking about this guy and with his knob out.
Hey, CBeebies version. He was taking a shower and making sure he was a very clean boy.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, lady.
I had one row crochet done with the story in the background. I'm sat in the living room with my husband laughing away and wearing earbuds. My husband thinks I'm mad. I think mine thinks I'm mad.
Jingle, all right?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh. Oh, goodness, we have to stop with all this hilarity. Good grief.
Not good for you.
I know. Anybody got high blood pressure? Sorry. Oh, my days. Oh, dear. I would say I'd never had so much fun with my clothes on, but he'd never had so much fun with his clothes off.
I don't want to know, quite frankly.
I ought to ask in the local group. To start walking your dog, Laurie. It's a long way to Romosh. Sandy says, are you ready, Patsy? And Cindy's here just in time. Okay, let us see. Now, I'm just going to... Oh, excuse me, I've got an itchy eye. I'm just going to go through the group. There's a couple of bits. So Joyce has found another version of Rivendell on Etsy. The shop is Turn on the Bright. Michelle is asking a question, to backstitch or not to backstitch that little bit. Kay has a rainbow outside. You can't see it, unfortunately. It's not showing through, but oh, you can maybe just there. Kay has a rainbow. Oh, what did I do that for? Because I'm a plonker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kay has a rainbow. Ugh. Technical problems. Wouldn't be a stream. Me and Karen are both notorious for it, aren't we? Speaking of Karen, I haven't seen her about. Must check in with her. Joyce has finished page 12 on her Chris Dunn. And I know that we see it in the Show and Tell thread a little bit later. Finished page 12 on Saturday, and with that second row of pages, rainy weather and drab colours made her look for a spirit boost. And that's what we will see. Norma is sharing with the group Tanya a Berlin embroidery online class that she took many years ago. The online class was wonderful, with input from the designer throughout the stitching of this beautiful black work piece, which is a finished and framed. Can't get the staff. Finish and framed. Thank you. Okay. Kate has got a new birthday start. Fisherman's Friends, Long Dog Sampler. Okay, so Kay's update for the stream early. She wasn't sure she was going to make it. So, Andy, she says, warm up your tingling. I reached 90% and has 4 0 thread counts. Another tingling, please. And she's now at 90.5%, which is 50,476 stitches out of 55,772. Lots of confetti at the bottom, and there will be a shed load in the next couple of hours, but it's looking super. Really, really lovely. I'm absolutely loving seeing this bunny come to life. My spirit animal. Sneezy, snoozy. Michelle is looking at 3 new starts, 3 Leonid Afromov pieces. So if you're in the group, go take a look and put in your vote. At the Steps, His Way Home, and Farewell to Anger. So she's only working on 1. So, you know, go and pop your thoughts down in the group. I'm sure Michelle will be very happy to hear them, because she can't decide. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Right. Okay. Sarah is busy working on Summon the Reaper.
Ever so close.
Summon the Reaper by Anne Stokes. Retired. It's on 25 count easy grid. 2/1 full cross. 21,828 stitches, or 5.85%. And you can see his scythe coming in there.
Let me see. Multiple.
You can see by going on the group.
What's on the group?
Well, you'd think you're a bit rubbish then. There is the mock-up. So it's quite a tall one, this one. So if you're into all things Anne Stokes. Our Cheryl is still working away on her Disney cross stitch. Still going, Cheryl. Keep on trucking. And it's looking fab every time we see it. Michelle, after a visit from the frog, which was spotted just before bedtime, as I finished the second colour, this morning started with a frog of 356 stitches. Back to now having finished 2 colours and having 1686 stitches to do on her long dog Jardin de Plaisir, done in Silks for You Silks. So here is the work in progress. She's looking stunning. And then
What do you do that?
That's colours.
They're not going to fall out.
there's her zeros. Hush. Hannah.
Hello.
Shh.
What net? One's doing so tough.
And there is the mock-up. So it's a really nice piece. Really pretty. Doing a tiny bit of backstitch in it, which Michelle is debating. Second visit from the frog today. She says 163 stitches. She's now given it to the cats to chase. And mind you, my mind is on a complete new range. My week of imposed no work was over this morning. So Joyce made a change, and on the next page of her Chris Dunn, she's gone for some checkerboard blocks. So skipping a diagonal to get to this checkerboard. So far, she likes this method, seeing how it looks, and of course, she will fill it in. Yeah, looking good, Joyce. Hannah, stop banging it. You'll break it.
That's the point.
Jennifer is busy working on the Shepherd Cottage from Heaven and Earth Designs. Just a zoom in there, looks like we're doing a bit of colour completion. Looks like just a very dark colour, probably 310 in this. Oh no, maybe 2. It looks like a shadow, but it's actually not. Oh, Michelle's down to 1,000 left. Go, Michelle. Leslie is busy working on a Stitching Jewels design, Medieval Village. Stitched on 20 count Ada, 2 over 1, full cross. 13, Hannah, that's annoying me now. Can you stop it? 13,434 of 41,866 stitches done, 32.09%. And I'll show the mock-up in a sec. Okay. And here we go, Medieval Village, courtesy of Stitching Jewels Designs. Yep, Jules does. She has some fabulous designs. I really enjoyed doing the polar bear. Kay is busy working on a Monogamous May project, Cottage Garden by Artisy, artwork by Arthur Claude Strachan. So far, she stitched 564 stitches today, backing a confetti of the trees and the cottage. Total stitched is 24,739 out of 62,700. 8 stitches, or 39.46%. 18 count antique. I'm pretty sure it's white, although you have replaced a W in this with an S. quite a slip. Antique white Ada using CXC 1/1 full cross.
Damn autocorrect.
Yes, damn autocorrect
It
indeed.
finds you out.
Yeah, it's found you out there, Kay.
Oh dear, Hannah, you're slow as a snail.
It's all good, Kay. And Kay, of course, has shared the mock-up. And she's doing it on, and just to confirm, it is on antique white, not what Kay's written on the post. Andy's killing himself laughing. So today we've had somebody with the winky out, somebody with the bottom out, and somebody with a bit of a misspell. It's all good fun on my stream, isn't it? Viv is still busy working on her Monogamous May project. This is the Pale Elf, Christabug, charted by Thread Geeks. 24.79% on it. Hoping to hit 25% on the stream. Let me know if you do, please, Viv. See, she's gone in there because I've told her off about that. Shaking her crackers out, cobblers. Hannah was just, I'm whispering this because I don't want her to hear. Hannah was just taking a bite of a cracker and then literally shaking it like this. And it was just getting annoying. So I've had to send her away. Oh, she sent herself away. Okay. Sorry about that. Viv has shared the mock-up. So if the Pale Elf is your thing, Thread Geeks has got you covered.
Yay.
Hey, Rebecca. Oh, you did reach it. Oh, brilliant. Let's have a tinkle, please, for Viv. There we go. Tori is busy working on the neon cat from Etsy on some 20. Look at the colour. The colours coming out in this. Love it. 25 count 1/1 full cross, 84% done, coming down to the home stretch in this one, and I can just see, you might look up at the bottom there. So yeah, not much left. Tori, it's fab. It is pretty. The colours are just shouting, aren't they? Look at that. Wowzers. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Luella. Yeah. Okay, so it's called Neon Cat, and it was from Etsy. There's no seller listed, but if you're interested in it, just, I would imagine, search Neon Cat cross stitch on Etsy and you will find it. Okay, so our Maddie has completed another page and reached 80,000 stitches and reached 50%. This is her main focus piece, should I say, aiming to try and finish it by the end of June, July. But I'm going to start doing 200 stitches on a new kit next week. Slow but steady progress today, as it was a house clean day. Awesome sauce. Stitching because adulting is hard. I want that needle minder. Michelle, you have to start doing needle minders like that. Stitching because adulting is hard. Stitching because paying bills is boring. Yeah, I could give you a million phrases. Your Dreams by Jodie Bergsma. Heaven and Earth Design for our lovely Peggy, who has hit 35% this morning. 1/1 on some 25 count even weave. Looks like to be full cross. Beautiful. Colours in that. And come on. Peggy has shared the mock-up. Oh, wow, I love that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Absolutely lovely. I love the butterfly at the top. I'd stitch just a butterfly. I'd crop that. Beautiful. Okay, Charlotte says basically Sundays are for crocheting in her house, but yesterday evening she started this new shawl stroke wrap for a hospice in the Netherlands, and she's done 13 rows so far.
Does that need a bell? Does that need a bell?
No, it's all good.
Right.
Okay. How many rows are you up to now, Charlotte? Natalie is working on afternoon tea, Heaven and Earth Design, and she is at 8.10%. Okay. It's like the Friends now, isn't it?
It won't last long.
No. And here's the mock-up. So it's a Randall Spangler.
Savour it while you can.
So Charlotte's done another row. Cool.
Bell?
She says not, but we'll give her a bell anyway. Go on. There we go, Charlotte. Patsy is busy stitching on Ye Old Craft Room, Heaven and Earth Design, Chiro Marchetti, on 20 count Ada, 2/1, and she's currently at 6.29%. And when we zoom in, look at the detail on that. Those hangers are beautiful. Okay. And Patsy shared the mock-up here. Such a bright and vibrant piece, this. Really, really nice. Okay. Daydream, Heather Edwards, pain-free crafts. This is Sandy's piece. 93.24%, 2%. 1/1 on 20. I know, 1/1 on 25 count easy grid. That is gorgeous, Sandy. Looking fabulous. Okay. Claire is working on mini stitching time on 14 count, 2/1. 5,239 out of 75,400 at 6.95%. She's pleased she switched to the mini as the first full coverage. Cool. It's a great start. Mind you, I say a start. It's a good way in, that 6.95%, Claire. So, yeah. Okay. Brittany is a bit of progress on Wednesday, now at 488 stitches. It'll be a long time before it looks like anything. Stitching this on 32 count Lugana, 1/1. Fabric is Dusty Cottage by Bee Stitch Me.
Bee Stitch Me. Interesting name.
Excuse me. This is the one that Andy charted. And it's Morticia and Wednesday.
Oh, has Brittany started it?
Yeah. I can't read what the writing says, but it says Wednesday's child is full of woe.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out.
I can't read the full inscription. I wonder if Catherine's seen that. Catherine Stitches. Okay. Hannah is busy working on the U in summer. Been poorly with the shivers and swollen glands, so no stitching all week, but back on it now, thankfully. I hope that you're on the mend and getting better, and it's good to see you here. But, you know, you just take it steady, Hannah. You just take it steady. We have to listen to our bodies from time to time, don't we? And sometimes they say, oh, that's it, breaks on. Claire says, thanks, Nicola. I'm still learning. You know what? It is a learning curve, and soon you'll be as addicted as, you know, everybody else here is with multiple whips or kits and stuff. Our lovely David is working on this piece, 18 count Ada oatmeal, 81 colours, 57 blended colours and 24 solids. 2/1 full cross while he's busy watching me.
See, men can multitask.
And David shared a mock-up of the piece he's working on. Look at that. I love that. That is quite something. Cool. Okay. So thank you very much indeed for sharing. That is everything by the looks of it on the Sew and Tell. Let's just go to most recent, make sure we haven't missed anyone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is the last one. So thank you guys very much indeed. Those of you who have shared for me a piece on Sew and Tell. It's awesome. And, you know, I love doing Sew and Tell because obviously it does mean that, you know, we can enable each other and, you know,
like you do.
Like we do. So just popping over into the events tab. As you guys know, we've got 2 events. So the May Stitch Along with Symphony, just remind you to pop in and have a look. So if you just click on the event itself, it'll take you to all the posts that people have done. So, you know, there's a few posts in here. So do go down and have a browse. I did share with Michaela that we were doing this Sal in the group. And just to remind you that we are doing as well the June Bug event. So anything to do with nature. 61 of you now are looking at this, and you've picked a piece to work on, which is something to do with nature or a living creature. It can be reality, it can be fantasy, it can be whatever floats your boat. But the idea is during that month to get some progress on a piece, on
Yes.
a piece, and get some progress on it during the month. So at least 100 stitches a day is what I'm pushing for on. I should be doing my Lorna Lane B. And then what I should do is I shall post like Kelly has done here. She's put a picture of the piece she's working on, and then in the comments I'll just put a picture of my progress as I go on.
If you need the belt in any second now, then you do it, because I need to cut toilet.
All right, no worries. Okay. So yeah, so do feel free to join the Junebug Sal. So the theme is, as I said, insect, bird, animal, or nature. Doesn't matter if it's reality or fantasy. If it's a piece that you've got that you want to get progress on it, we'll be starting that next Sunday, the 1st of June. So get your needles ready. So there we go. That is everything from Sew and Tell. Only other thing to show you is on my tablet. Ready for 2 finishes, 1 starts. We have a wheel. It's only got 4 pieces on it. It's got all his vanity, Raven's Moon, which is the Gecko Rouge kit that I was very kindly gifted, Rivendell, and if it comes in time, Love, the Gecko Rouge kit. So I've already started the wheel of names. Okay, let's get back to the stitching. Oh my days. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, I don't know what Anna's chopsing about upstairs. Good grief. She's never shut up tonight. Okay. So yeah, so well done everybody for Sew and Tell. Absolutely gorgeous work. Thank you very much indeed for sharing your pictures. And yeah, let's hope for a really nice June Sal as well. But yeah, Michaela released a 4th one in the set the other day. And I know that 1 or 2 of you have already snagged it. So the symphony, dance, harmony, and the last one, which the name escapes me, I'm afraid. But yeah, it's a lovely piece to stitch, and 100 stitches that I'm doing on it every day. You know, I mean, the colours are just beautiful on it, aren't they? So, but that'll be my next finish, all being well. Fingers crossed my bee arrives soon. Fingers crossed. Like I said, I'm waiting for the Love kit to arrive, because if it doesn't arrive, I can't put it on the spinny wheel. I'm back. Very pretty. Love the map. Ah, thanks, Laurie. Yes, this is my oldest whip. I was saying earlier, picture on my Facebook memories for this today from 2017. And I was in the top row of it. Where do I get my needle minders? Gecko Rouge, when I've had a kit. Pain Free Crafts, when I've had a kit. Michelle, who's in the chat here this evening, Stitch Mania Stash on Facebook. I've got a couple from her as well. I've had some gifted. But mainly Gecko Rouge and Pain Free, and you know, picking them up from retreats and things. So, but there's 2 kinds that I have. These are the ones that are button, what I call it, well, they are actually a button. They are a flat needle minder with a big flat back. So, and then there are these ones, which is like, this is one of those that I got from Michelle. This one, as you can see, it's not a flat back. So if I'm doing something like like these threads, I can hook them around the needle minder, and they're really strong. So
until done.
yes.
I apologize, ladies. I have to go for it. I have to go.
Visit the little boys' room.
Yes.
Reader Needleminder says, Michelle, I do ones like that, £2.50 each. They're online and at retreats. I don't bring stuff that are online unless asks. I bring new stuff. Cool. So yeah, so Michelle has a selection of needle minders as well. And if you just go to Facebook and search for Stitch Mania Stash or find her post in the group, the links are all in there. And she does ship worldwide as well, don't you, Michelle? Pretty sure you ship worldwide. So I should be burning the midnight oil after this because I should be filming my floss tube. Because otherwise we'll get a rushed one when I come back off the seaside tomorrow.
I won't worry because I'm not going to do it till I come back.
I know. But when I come back in tomorrow, I should just want to, you know, put my gym jams on and sit in my chair and stitch.
And you don't put it out till Tuesday night.
I know.
So why are you rushing so much?
But you can't do it on Tuesday daytime because you won't have my phone because I won't be here.
Well, yeah, but it takes 2 seconds to download it. Am I not making sense? No. Okay, never mind. I will have it when you've done it though tonight because I'll get it ready.
Well, you can have it first thing in the morning, can't you?
No, because we're getting ready for the bread. I'll have it when you've done it.
You probably will not be up much after 9:30. This stream doesn't finish until 9:30.
Yeah.
And then I'll be filming my floss tube. You won't be down here to download it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, fair.
Okay.
I'm waiting on Anne to send me this blooming.
One off to Japan on Tuesday. Oh, cool. Will my 4 seasons count as the June challenge? Of course it will. Yeah, 4 seasons. You know, it's a nature scene. You've got animals and living things in it, trees, that counts. Yeah, of course. I think I'll start a small one next Sunday, says Charlotte, but fingers crossed I could change my mind about it. Or shall I let the Wheel of Names pick one for me? Decisions, Charlotte. Kelly can't hear anything as hubby's back to pressure washing, so off to go and stitch. No worries, Kelly. Thank you so much for coming in. It's always a pleasure. Pick one that's tickling your fancy, Charlotte, says Laurie. Andy's chuckling at that. I think he's still thinking about me and seeing this bloke with, you know. Hey dear. Yeah, I tell you what, we see some sights in this neighbourhood. We really do. You know, I mean, if you all remember a couple of years ago, the bonkers woman who lived over the road that had to have her windows cleaned with a sander because there were never any glass in them. And now that. Funny. That would be a problem if the hubby picked up my power washers, my favourite tool. Leslie says tickling his fancy awake. It's a good job. I mean, I hadn't had me breakfast, and it's a good job, really, I suppose. We have a nude cyclist, says Kate. Yeah, there's a few nude ramblers as well, knocking up and down the country too. Has anybody seen the nudie knits on Facebook? The knitted toys with the funny captions. It's a bit like the Forest Friends one. They're quite funny. The nudie knits. Oh my days. We had a bit of a drama this morning. Sat here at 9 o'clock and all we could hear was sirens. Turns out about what? Half a mile or so away? Andy?
Yeah, love.
A couple of industrial units on fire. So fire brigade and ambulances and police and stuff gone rushing past at 9 a.m. Woke us up on a Sunday, I tell you. Woke some of them up anyway. Mind you, we were already up, weren't we? Listening to screaming kids from next door, as usual. Michelle, I like that one. Needle Minder. I'm working on my PhD. Project's half done. My blood type is coffee. That's me. Dog hair is my glitter. I just want to go home and cross stitch. Yes, I like that one. I wish my facial expressions would use their inside voice. Yeah, all me. All me. Gosh. I had 96 of those. Oh, you got plenty in then. Cool. Okay. Oh, there we go. So it's all going mad on Facebook now. Another lovely person joined our merry band. I do like the group. There's lots of good stuff goes on in there, and it's all week, isn't it? Which is lovely. All get enabled. Enable each other. Dee, 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 dee. Oh dear, I hope there wasn't anyone hurt. Not as far as I know, Patsy. Some people got sent home, I think. That's it. Laurie, I started drive-through Dragon by Dragon Muse 2 weeks ago. Hard to put it down. Ah, cool. Resting Stitch Face. Yep. Back. What did I miss? Fancy tickling. Were you doing some fancy tickling, Michelle, or what? Because if you do, this is a PG channel. It's CBeebies version. And that was Hannah burping. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know. They had you two quarrelling when you were trying to go in for a wee. Hannah always thinks that you guys won't hear her. You know, you quite often hear her on a stitch with me in the morning when I'm filming my stitch with me, and she decides to have a little toot. Don't. I can't help it when I need to toot. Yeah, well, yeah.
Anna, have you sent this email yet?
I'm sending it as we speak.
Well, there's a shot.
Plus I asked if I could do anything else that needed printing, and that's the only bit needs printing.
Ah, good.
The rest of it I've got to do online. There's only 3 of them, but I just can't be arsed. But I've got
Bothered.
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 But
I'm
I've
not bothered though.
But I've got until mid-June.
Oh, well, you've got plenty of time then. It's not like they're wanting to do it now, is it? It's a bank
No.
holiday after all.
I know, but I need to get them done sooner rather than later. So I'll log on at some point. Get them done.
Right, you've sent them. I've downloaded them. Now I've just got to take them to the printer.
Yeah, don't forget my vanity.
I've already downloaded that. I am clever.
We'll see. Depends on how nice you are.
Hey?
Are you saying about me being nice, Anna?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Bridlington tomorrow?
Well, yeah, 'cause it was my choice.
Well, if you carry on like that, you're just going to conveniently get left behind.
That's fine.
I might drug you tonight so you don't wake up in time.
Oh, no, I don't like that. You can't let me.
So be nice to me, otherwise you miss your lift.
Dear.
She's a little swine.
It's fun in this house.
Is that what you call it?
I do actually.
Hey dear. All good fun.
And a sesame bone.
So you've got to go and locate the printer.
Gotta dig it out. Because it's a bit buried. But I will sort it. I am one of these.
I bet it's
people-
only like 1 page that she wants, isn't it?
I've no idea. I genuinely don't know how many pages Hannah wants printed. But I do know that yours is 13 pages.
Yes, I told you that.
So, you know, because of that, there is a substantial amount of printing that needs to be done. It's just a simple case of going to the printer and doing it.
I wouldn't call it substantial. When we printed off the pattern for this, it was 150 pages.
Well, more substantial than just 1 page, shall we say that. I shall return. I have no idea how long I will be.
Okay.
Going out for a
Hey,
walk,
you don't
some
have a
time.
dog and bark yourself. Get the girls to help you, or at least Hannah.
You must be joking. They haven't got a clue what to do.
Oh. I'm afraid it's realism all the way in this stream. You know me, I don't dress it up. It is what it is. Hannah? Hannah?
What do you want Hannah for?
The child wants to come in the kitchen.
What does she want?
The child wants to come to the kitchen.
The cat.
Oh, kill me.
The child.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Get some treats that might Australia.
I'm not gonna grab her. Shut the door. Back here, shut the door.
Yeah, shut down now. Child has decided against going in the kitchen. %39.99%, Kate. Ooh, go on, Kate. We've got half an hour. Half hour of stream time. You can do it. You can do it. How many stitches is it all together? Yeah, I'm going to try and work it out. How many stitches is it altogether? $62,700. So 627 is 1%. So it's going to be about 63, 64 stitches for 0.1. I think. I could be wrong. It won't take you long. I think you could absolutely do it. Even if it was like another 60 stitches, you'd definitely do that in half an hour, I'm pretty sure. Go Kay, go Kay, go Kay. We need some pom-poms. I have 7 stitches in this row of the colour of my needle. We shall see if I manage it. I'm sure you will. You know, when Lauren's on phones for mates, I don't know why, she has to have them on speakerphone and she just gets loud. Teenager thing. Andy's daughter had her 13th birthday. So we had cake day for her today because Andy's children were here for their dinner today. So I had cake and sang to her. And she quite enjoyed that. And we said to her, you know, take the rest of the cake home and share it with your mum and your big brother, who's not Andy's son. You know, going to take your cake home and, you know. So she was quite pleased about that. Had a nice bit of chocolate cake. Yay! Kay did it. 40%. Nicely done, Kay. 40%. So, 25th of May. Can you get 50% by the end of the month? Do you reckon? In the next 6 days, can you put 10% on? Or is that pushing it? Kind of get the feeling it might be pushing it. If I can get 1151, which is my average, I'll do it. Oh, cool. Hope so. Per day. Right.
I heard a bell go.
Yeah, Kay made 40% on her monogamous piece. Thank you. Right, Hannah, hush. dear. No, missed a stitch there. That was a bit silly. What do you want? What's the matter, Angel?
Do you have a plastic wallet?
No.
Or know where there might be some?
No,
Oh, I'm going to have to buy
she was wowing.
Oh, come on then. Come into the kitchen. We'll get some food. Turn your things out, what the-
I'm in my own house. I don't want to wear a shirt.
Shut the door.
I can't, but I can't.
It is all going my house today, honestly.
I said shut the door.
Guys.
Guys, I am on a stream.
Exactly, which is why I told them shut the door 'cause I'm on holiday.
Right, okay, go and close the door. I do apologise about my kitchen and my kids and the door and the, yeah. Lauren's got half term this week as well. Her last half term. I have 2,000 stitch aim daily on Harmony, but 3 days a week gets towards 3,000 mark, thinking in between days where I don't get as much doing the new project. Oh, cool. Oh, to be 13 again. Lauren's 16. It's Andy's daughter that's 13. She had a cake. We got a cake and we got candles that was a 1 and a 3, and we got put off 13 candles. And got to blow out the candles. And I said to her, we're keeping them candles because we'll use them again when you're 31. That made her laugh. It's life with the family. Yes, indeed. Hope they're better friends tomorrow. They seem to have met up now. It's just that they're gobby. They are gobby. Oh dear. They give me a headache, they really do. It would be too quiet if they weren't. Oh, it's true. It's very true, Patsy. If they were quiet, I'd be very suspicious. Gobby, yeah. Completely gobby. They've got that much chat. It's and here's a daft thing. Hannah spends most of her evenings upstairs. She comes down sometimes if she wants something, and then she'll bugger off back upstairs. Andy goes to bed, and she decides that it's time to go and have a chat with Andy for about half an hour. And I'm sat down here thinking, why hasn't she just gone to bed? Andy's gone to bed. Why isn't Andy sending her out? Then I go upstairs and I'm like, Hannah, leave Andy alone. He's gone to bed. She's a pain in the bum, she really is. It's a good job she weren't with me yesterday morning. Christ knows what she'd have done. I tell you what, definitely you didn't need to go to Slimming World. It's a good job we can laugh about it, isn't it? Oh dear. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh, she's so bossy. You know, Granddad's come today and he said, Hannah's really bossy. And I'm like, try living with her, pal. You only get her a couple of nights a week. I've got her full time. I think they debated about the location of banks in the town centre. Quite why, I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to ask because it'll just lead to a massive, long-winded diatribe over something or other that I have no interest in whatsoever.
You tell him then.
I don't even want to know.
Lauren's getting on my nerves.
Typical. Lauren's getting on your nerves now. Right, go on.
Angel! Dinner!
They're all closing near me this month. Oh, that's a shame. We lost quite a few in our town.
That's what we're on about. And they're trying to get me to list all shops in town, so I'm partway through it and I've got Lauren sat there, but they interrupted me second
We're
half.
not talking about shops, we're talking about banks. I see why you don't watch telly now. You just need to listen to them. Do you know what? It's better than EastEnders. In fact, I keep saying I ought to write a few of these bits down and send them over to Elstree. They could have some great plot lines, couldn't they? You know, I mean, entertainment that I get from this lot is unbelievable. And there's always one of them that insists that they're bloody right. Right, gobby. I don't know. I'm hearing mentioning Primark now. Primark's not been in town centre for years. In fact, the place where Primark used to be, it's a patch of ground. Oh, Christ, the doors go in again. I'm sorry my door's noisy and all. Oh, my days. And they'll argue about anything. Anything. They're not picky. Hey, Enid. Oh, Catherine has managed to put in some more stitches on London. She's now at 71.27%. Time to start tea, listening while she does. Way to go, Catherine. I saw a meme on Facebook today. And it said something along the lines of, I turned off the Wi-Fi in my house and I made the kids play board games with me, just like what we used to do in the early 80s. Now I see why my parents and the earlier generations drank and smoked so much. I was laughing my head off at that. I know, Hannah. You want to chuck the frog at the cat and all? Have you got to frog much? This cat's meowing to get in there.
Come on, if you come in.
That's it. The cat's finally gone into the kitchen. $70 stitches. Oh, heck. It's enough though, isn't it? The stitch with me I put out yesterday. I was working on one to rule them all. The first thread I put in, it was the wrong colour. I mean, they're all shades of brown, so it's not going to make a difference. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking that out. And it can stay. Somebody was asking me a while back, do I fudge things? Yeah, I do all the time. Like on this piece, I might see a stitch that I've missed and I'll just use whatever's on my needle. There's only like 35 colours in this, so it's not masses. We're still going around shops in town. I think our town goes something like empty unit, empty unit, empty unit, vape shop, empty unit, Greg's, empty unit, charity shop, empty unit, vape shop, empty unit, Turkish barbers. You don't get many shops at the moment in our town at present. I fudge it, stitch over it, use a similar colour. I hate frogging. Yeah. That's why I didn't frog them stitches out of my stitch with me. I thought, sod it, leave it. Makes the piece unique, doesn't it? Sounds like our city centre in Dunfermline. Yeah. It's a sad fact. It's like most high streets these days, isn't it? If this wasn't deck chair type stripes, I'd leave it, but it's going to be obvious. Ah, oh, bless you. Definitely sounds like one that's on the half two pile, Hannah. If it were me, I'd be like, put it in time out until I'm prepared to frog it. I've done that before. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Something Dale. Oriental. And then Arduin. Something missing still in there. Oh, Anduin, I think. So dark here for 2 p.m. and thunder and stuff. Oh, heck. This doesn't come to blows. Once my eldest two ended up in hospital in 2 separate cubicles, one with a broken nose, one with a fractured cheekbone, still arguing with the curtain between them. They've come close. They go on about housing shortage, but if they convert those empty shops into houses, they cost some way to reducing it. Yeah. The only problem is that when a shop is converted into a house, there can be difficulties in getting a mortgage on it because it was never intended for residential use. So I know that there are some banks in this country that if a property is converted from an office into a dwelling or from a shop into a dwelling, that it can create problems. Okay. Did you have a nice birthday, Enid? Right now I want to crochet because cross stitching is not making you happy. Ah, you do what's best for you, Enid. It was okay, not great. Dog got more, so didn't go anywhere except out to eat for like an hour. Ah, well, at least you managed to get out. Hi.
Hi.
You back? You finished discussing the shops in Rotherham?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm finished with call and all. So. It all started off with Hannah talking about how that shop's in Brid.
All right, okay. Pat says, well, see, Enid, that's your problem. If you look for a normal one instead of a lousy one, you might have more luck. Enid's on the hunt for a spider plant. I'm not far away from finishing this column. Once I've filled in these stitches on this block, this column will be complete, which is good. Another column done. Not many Parks Reds now on this one to work in, so which I'm quite happy about. Okay. Yes, Patsy, I do. Sometimes I'll just listen to an ASMR stitch with me. That's why I do them. Because it's very relaxing. Gets the point as well on my stream, I run out of things to say. But we're not far away from finishing time anyway. I've got, as I said, I've got my floss tube to do. And then we're up early in the morning. So family's kept you all entertained. It's a good job, really. honestly, they're just, yeah. Some live streams you don't hear a peep out of them, and then others we can't shut them up. Lauren's just sat there now with a big cheesy grin on her face. Cheeky, I know that much. Hope we all have a great day tomorrow. Oh, I'm sure we will. We're off to Bridlington. I haven't been to Bridlington in 25 years since I last went. So I had my border collie. But it was BC, before children, last time I went. Although it's where my stepdad's from. Oh,
Am I able to
door's
pinch
going again.
Some of this beef.
It's Lauren's.
Can I
That's
pinch some of
Lauren.
this beef?
Okay, right. That
I'll
is,
leave this door open now, actually.
yes, that is that column done. Okay. And that's actually a good place to end on. So a couple of minutes early, but 1,290 stitches all in. So another 10, and I'll get to 1,300 on this piece. Hannah, shush, for goodness sake. Oh, I get to 1,300 on this piece for today, and plus my 100 into symphony. So I'm happy with that. I don't really want to start another block because another 100 stitches is going to take 20 minutes, and I'll be filming my floss tube then. So thank you all very much indeed for watching. We'll see you on Wednesday as usual. We'll do it all again at 7:30 on Wednesday, and hopefully you can join us for that. So thank you very much indeed for tuning in. Thank you for sharing on Sew and Tell and all the rest of it. And see you Wednesday. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.